I have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, have ye heard the tale so grim of Willie caught by Shadow's whim? Bound his hand, tied to the steed, they rode with haste, no time for plea. Came on Willie, oh the bold, the free. Came on Willie, they can't let him be. 20 stout men, they tear the night. For Kim on Willie, they'll ride, they'll fight. 5 on the left, 5 on the right, steel in their hands, cold as the night. Through the moor, through the glen, Willie waits for his brave men. Chains may clink, but hearts don't break. Through the storm, through the lake, if freedom calls, they'll ride till death. Kim on Willie's name on every breath. Kim on Willie, oh the bold, the free. Kim on Willie, they can't let him be. 20 stout men, they tear the night. For Kim on Willie, they'll ride, they'll fight. Through shadowed hills and valleys deep, Kimon's name the winds will keep. Oh, Willie rides where none can see, a legend now, forever free. Kim on Willie.
Yes, indeedy. Come on, Willie. And you might be wondering, what? No, come on. What's going on with this? What's going on with this? Well, you know what? One of our board members, Alex Wisnut, also known as General Alex Wisnut, his wife is related to this very sketchy person here. Not a very clear image of what he's supposed to be, but William Kinmont Willie Armstrong. And as you can see, distantly related, but still the lineage is there, and it says, yes, I did my job right, which means she is related to a guy back in the 1600 time frame, a huge background going all the way back in the Scottish heritage. But what makes him special? Why would me, a supporter of the South, who has a group called United Fire Eaters, want to talk about this particular person tonight? I'm going to tell you. This man, and a small band of men with him, had to defend his land from the English. He had to feed the family of the clan. He had to protect the children, the future of his clan. And back in the day, the only way they knew how to do that was to take up arms, a sword, or whatever weapon they might have, and go into combat. Many times, well outnumbered, well out maneuvered, weapons that they never saw before, but they fought. just like the men of the Southern Heritage, the Confederacy, who wanted nothing more than independence for their family. They wanted freedom on their land. They wanted to feed their families, protect their women and children. They wanted the future for their generations to come. And they fought with weapons that they had at their grasp, with weapons they created along the way. They are a proud people, just like the Scottish were and still are a proud people. Jennifer Wisnet used to be proud of your Scottish heritage. I'm not going to play all of it, but I'm going to play a part of this YouTube video. For those of you who are keeping track on Facebook, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is for educational purposes. I did not make a dime off of this video. It is simply to express the pride that Alex and Jennifer should have for her Scottish heritage. Because, yes, folks, when time came and these folks decided to leave Scotland to find a new place to live, they came to the new undiscovered world of the United States of America, and they settled mainly in the South. So here we go, folks. I won't play all of it, but I'll play a good portion of it, and then I'll go into why I'm going live tonight. I hope you enjoy this. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm being told there's no audio. Okay, I'm hearing it. Why aren't you hearing it? Let me back it out and try it again, and we'll see. Okay, hold on 1 second, folks. And I'm not going to, since I just now took notice to it, I probably won't play the entire thing. Let's do this. Now let's try it.
Pleased with, and if you watch it, it'll give you a context so you can understand the position that James had just come into this period of personal rule. He certainly didn't want lawlessness on the border to interfere with his relationship with his uncle Henry. So, on the 5th of July, 1530...
Well, I tell you what, since I just now saw the message that was no audio, I'm not going to make you guys sit through all that. I'm just going to basically break it down for you. Essentially, this guy here, he has several videos out about Jennifer Bissonnette's ancestor. And a very proud man, William Kinmont Willie Armstrong. Essentially, what is about him and why I'm saying bringing him into the conversation is that he and a small band of his men crossed the border to steal what they could to bring back to their people to feed them, cattle and so forth. And they got into a battle with the English. Okay, so the English came with a greater number of soldiers, captured him, placed him inside a castle that was fairly close to the border. Now, his people wanted to free him. So again, a small band of his men crossed the border, went to the castle, and freed him. Unfortunately, soon thereafter, he was recaptured and he was hung. Why am I bringing this into you folks today? It's because these folks, Irish, Scottish, English, other Europeans, created what was the southern states of the New World. They brought with them pride. They brought with them a sense of heritage. And that still exists today. And when the southern people 1860s realized that the North was taking advantage of them, they knew they had to do something about it, so they went to war. Much like the Scottish going to war against England, a much larger, much bigger, more powerful nation. For 4 years, the South fought. And who knows? Had they had an ally to come in, the French, the British, someone else who could help them fight against the Americans, against the North, perhaps it'd be a different story today. And who knows? Maybe in the future there will be a Southern nation. Lord knows we're at odds with each other right now. We still have folks in the North who are trying to destroy the South, to eradicate the Southern people, to erase the memory that there was a South. Destroying monuments, statues, paintings, digging up the dead, erasing the history from the textbooks, preventing the schools from teaching the children about their Southern heritage. I understand when there's a conquered nation, the conqueror has the right to rewrite the history of the conquered. I don't know, folks. You know, when I look at the way our country is right now and the way those in the North live and how they want to change everything, males, girls, boys, girls, transvestites, love of each other's same-sex orientation, forgetting about God. Is the North that much better than the South, who love their God, love their country, love their family, two genders, male and female, love their heritage, support each other, protect each other? So, folks, I want to just announce that Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, if all goes well, we're going to have a live broadcast here on Facebook. Thus far, the folks that have committed to being here is Matt Holmes, author and historian of 6, almost 7 books. She's almost done with the 7th book. Benjamin Walker, historian, author of 1 book. He's working on his 2nd. General Alex Wisnut, or Alex Wisnut, depending on how you want to announce him. He has made indication that he will be here. And of course, me, your host. We're going to be talking about the South and why the heritage of the South is so important. I was listening to Joshua Gilmore's podcast. And let's see if I can bring up the image so you folks can follow him as well. Here we go. I just want to share the image. Okay. The Carolina Fire Eater. Joshua Gilmore. He's also a board member at SIA. These are like half hour, 45 minute, under an hour podcasts. Give them a listen to. It explains to you why the Southern heritage is so important and why we as Southerners, or those who love the South, need to remember who we were and who we are and who we can be in the future. So the Carolina Fire Eater, give them a listen to. Please let them know that I, Colonel Randall Rhodes of the United Fire Eaters, mentioned his podcast and that you're going to be listening for him. And I do appreciate his support by you. A couple quick notes from what I listened to his podcast today. And here's some things he brought up. The one podcast about Stone Mountain and how the left, get this, the left feels that monument celebrating the heritage of the South is offensive. So they want to, first off, whitewash it, get rid of it. They also want to instill a Martin Luther King monument and a KKK museum on ground that is sacred to the South. That's what they want to do, KKK, right? Really? It was saying, how can we support each other? Well, a couple of notes I took down was, what are we doing to stop the attacks? Big question. What are we as Southerners doing to stop the attacks? Well, we have flaggers, or some have flaggers, and flaggers are simply volunteers who go to various areas across the country with the Confederate flag or other flags or signs or posters, just their appearance, to show support for the South. He mentioned that just like with my own group, United Fire Eaters, without the support of the people of this group, without the board members who created this group, without those who spoke up and said they want to be a voice for this group, there is no United Fire Eaters. Just like in the case of these flaggers, once going strong, who have now gone away. West Tennessee flaggers, Mid-South flaggers, Alabama flaggers, the Palmito flaggers. According to Joshua, they are no longer active. The ones that are still active, and these are ones who go out there and let their presence be known, let their voices be known, that we support the South. We love the South. Delta flaggers, Virginia flaggers, the Georgian flaggers, flags across the South, the Tar Heel flaggers. He also mentioned that there are some groups that are growing strong because the people support them. These groups have thousands of supporters, of followers, because of the strength of the leadership. I'm trying to be one of those leaders, but without the following of my people who first came to me and said, let's do this, I'm a leader of nothing. Confederate Defenders, Confederate Regulators, Southern Independence Association are three that he mentioned are growing and are doing well, and their voices being heard. So too, I want the United Fire Eaters, my group, our group, to be heard and recognized by Joshua. So please, go to the group United Fire Eaters, and please, please join up. Be a voice for the South. Be a voice for this group that is trying to do what it can to be a voice for the South. And this is what that group looks like. I'm going to get rid of that so you guys will see that. And let me show it. United Fire Eaters, this is my group. 220 members thus far. Impressive, yes. 3 days ago, I had 24. And now we've grown to 220. Thank you so much for the support. This group page is for you to post things about the South, to support the South. This is where you'll see my live shows. This is where you'll see the Carolina Fire Eater podcast. This is where you see people who talk about and support the South. This is where you see people who are proud of their heritage posting about their ancestors. You too can do the same thing. Support this group, please. Make it grow. Let your voices be heard. And then I will know that I and the board members of our group are doing something good for the South. In the second podcast I listened to Joshua, he said there's three things that he finds that should be important to us. First, be brave. Street level activism. Not like the Black Lives Matter, not like Antifa. We don't want to destroy anything. We want us to be their presence. We want them to see who we are, why we are. Let our voices be heard. 2, stop the infighting. Good God Almighty. If the generals and the majors and the colonels and the privates from the Confederate Army back in 1861 to 1864, if they saw you today, they would say, what the hell did we go to war for? Why did we fight and die if this is how you're going to be? Not supportive of each other. All these groups, one and the same thing. They be proud of their heritage, but they can't get together and talk to each other. 3, start a political event. And that's what the SIA is all about. Southern Independence Association. They're trying to use politics to advance the Southern heritage. Give that group support if you're not already a member. I know they're in the thousands already for followers. Matt Holmes is in the comments section, and he has indicated that he'll be here Tuesday. He indicated that his family is in the Clan Keith, and they fought in the War of the Roses of Scotland. He also indicates that they're Jacobites, and that Matt Holmes is a member of a descendant of Clan Campbell and Clan Keith. Hey, Dave Nobar, thanks for being here. You're always here when I'm live. I do appreciate it. Matt Holmes is going to be sharing maps that he's created showing how the Confederacy is not just in the South of the United States. It's an international event. Other people, other nations want the same thing for themselves. And he's going to show the maps of that. And he'll be talking about his research. And he's got a lot going on. This guy, I don't know if he sleeps or not, but he's got a lot going on. Well, I'm smelling my dinner. My dinner's getting ready to be called. Hey, Dad, it's time to eat. Please. I'm not sure if my board members watch this broadcast. I'm not sure if the 7 men who said they would be part of this broadcast will watch this broadcast. But please share it out. Be here. I know that 12 people on a panel at a time is a lot. That's why I'm willing to split it into two broadcasts, split down the middle. We gotta show support for each other and for the South and the heritage. If not, why have this? Why have my broadcast? Why have your broadcast? Why have the group if we don't support each other? Please. This is a call of outreach to you folks and to the others who are watching and will watch. I know you guys watch the aftermath because the numbers are in the 300s and 400s already for the first 2 broadcasts. So knowing people are watching and the comments are coming in. And for those who made comments that haven't responded, I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up to them all. I really am. So I'm going to play this other, the same, about Kim Willie, a similar song. Just that with Suno.com, $10 a month. You can't beat it. Try it out. When you do a creation of a song, all you need like 5 or 6 sentences. And it does the rest. And it gives you 2 choices. One, if you want to like one or the other, or you keep both of them. So here's the second one. And towards the end, I'll just fade to black. So please support me, support the United Fire Eaters group, and be here Tuesday and watch us. Thank you. Here we go.
Oh, have ye heard the tale so grim of Willie caught by shadow's whim? Bound his hand, tied to the steed, they rode with haste, no time for plea. Came on Willie, oh the bold, the free. Came on Willie, they can't let him be. 20 stout men, they tear the night. For Kim on Willie, they'll ride, they'll fight. 5 on the left, 5 on the right. 20 stout men, they tear the night. For Kimon Willie, they'll ride, they'll fight through shadowed hills and valleys deep. Kimon's name the winds will keep. Oh, Willie rides where none can see, a legend now, forever free.